Yes. It's steel.
But you can't be any geek off the street. Gotta be handy with the steel, if you know what I mean.
Keep it real.
Keeping it real.
Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Steven and this is Steel Keeping It Real. So you know what today is.
What we're gonna do right here is go back. Way back into time.
That's right, it is Throwback Thursday, and on this day I like to dig deep into the crates, go back to the days of yesteryear, and play you some classic hits. Now, the song that I'm going to do tonight actually came to me in a dream, and I don't even know why this song came to I know why, but I'll explain on later. So the song is called Ain't Gonna Bump No More, parentheses, with no big fat woman.
But in the meantime, rest well and dream of large women.
And it is by Joe Tex. And if you go like, well, Steven, who the heck is Joe Tex?
Yeah.
If you've ever seen a little independent film called Reservoir Dogs by Quentin Tarantino, you will have heard one of his biggest hits, which is called I Gotcha.
You never should have promised to me. Give it here. Don't hold back now. Give it here. Don't say nothing. Just give it here. Come on. Give it here. Give it here. Give it here. Give it here. Give it to me now. I got you.
So, years later, of course, he comes out with this particular song, which actually happens to be the last hit that he ever had. And this song is from 1976-77, and he passed away in 1982 at the young age of 47.
But wait. There's more.
But one of the things that I noticed as I was reading through, because you know I tried to do some research, while I was reading through this, I read something and it tickled my fancy. And it says this, that Joe Tex and James Brown actually had a rivalry. And it starts off, the feud between Tex and fellow mate James Brown allegedly originated sometime in the mid-1950s. Now, it says that they were both on the same label. Tex left the label and wrote a song, and then a year later, James Brown took that song, re-recorded it, changed around a little bit of stuff, and did basically his song.
Fuck.
Which, is kind of wrong, but, back in the day, you could get away with it, although the song that James Brown wrote, Tex gets writing credit on James Brown's song, which, is kind of like that Eazy-E Dr. Dre.
Then I hope that your fans understand when you talk about spraying me. The same records that you're making is playing me.
So, you go forward and it says that by then, Brown had recruited singer Bea Ford, who had been married to Tex, but had divorced him in 1959.
This is getting good.
So James Brown recruits Joe Tex's ex-wife to be singing on his songs. And it says in 1960, Brown and Ford recorded the song You Got the Power. Shortly afterwards, Tex got a personal letter from Brown telling him that he was through with Ford, and if Tex wanted her back, he could have her.
Some cold, brutal shit right there.
And Tex responded by recording the diss record You Keep Her in 1962.
James, I got your letter. It came to me today. You said I could have my baby back, but I don't want her that way. So you keep her, because man, she belongs to you.
Now here's the thing, you click on diss track in Wikipedia, And it takes you back basically to like 1963 and an album that Muhammad Ali did about, and saying things about Joe Louis and people around the day. And they consider that like early forms of a diss, although, diss tracks really didn't start until hip hop came around. But if Muhammad Ali was 1963, Joe Tex did this in 1962. So is he considered like maybe one of the originators of the diss track?
Things that make you say,
I don't know. So let's take a look at what this song did do on the charts and Balamo. It went to number 2 in Australia, number 12 on the Belgian Flanders, number 29 in the Belgian Wallonia, number 13 on Canada Top Singles, number 9 on the Netherlands Dutch Top 40, number 5 on the Netherlands Single Top 100, number 3 in Ireland, number 18 in Sweden, number 2 in the UK, number 12 on the Billboard Hot 100, number 7 on the US Hot Soul Singles, and number 25 in West Germany. So this being his last hit, not so bad considering you could go all the way back to like 1960, I believe, and he had hits that were running almost consistently between that time and up until 1972 when he had the song I Gotcha, and then like here it is 5 years later he does this song and it's his last hit. So you know what, he had a long illustrious career, actually short-lived long illustrious career, but it has people like me remembering this song from when I was like maybe 7 years old, and I can tell you I probably haven't heard this song in a long time, so I can't remember how the whole thing goes, but hopefully you guys will enjoy it. So if you like videos like this and others on the channel, please don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification button, because I'm trying to do at least 5 videos each and every week. So without any further ado, here is Joe Tex and Ain't Gonna Bump No More.
You told Hopper about Alvin. I'm a drinking again and ate pumpkins. Now, how about that there big woman?
She was knock me down. Done hurt my hip. She done knock me down. Somebody take her. I don't want her. Sally Roy, you can have this one too. Take the big fat woman too. I don't want her. I can't have her. Cause it takes two hands to handle a whopper. I don't want her. Y'all got her. She's too big for me. She's too much for me. Somebody take her. I don't need her. I like this woman to tell you this. This me. Oh, Challenge baby. You got her. Oh my. Don't you take her. Don't take her. Think y'all can handle it. Too much for me. Too much for me. She's too much for me. Move it.
All right, so that ain't gonna bump no more with no big fat woman. And the good thing about that, it was a Soul Train performance, and it's nice to see that he had something planned where it did involve a bigger woman towards the end of the song, and that was the reason why he was singing the song in the first place. Now, I have to admit,
I like big butts and I cannot lie.
so it would be no big problem for me, especially, you know, back in we were still kind of doing the bump in the 80s into the 90s, but it wasn't like, you know, that's what you knew. You knew you were doing the bump, but every once in a while you do like this to somebody, you know. It was just a thing to do. But yeah, I think that's a cool song. And it's not, maybe it might be dated for disco, because disco, there's a lot of things in disco that you really don't hear no more. But it's still a good song nonetheless. So, what do you guys think? Do you like the song? Do you not like the song? Do you have memories of the first time you heard this song or danced to this song in a disco? I'd like to know, so leave your comments down below. So, if you are still here, I thank you very much for staying tuned. I really do appreciate it. First and foremost, I want you guys to like the videos as much as I like making them for you. After that, all you need to do to help me out with the channel is to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Peace.